Hey everyone, this is Rab News Blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another underrated obscure animation corner. So today's underrated obscure animation we talk about today is Once Upon a Forest. And before I get into my thoughts about this film, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday and Monday. If you haven't seen any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of anime news released during the week that we wanted to cover, so those would be considered special videos. So now let's get into this review of Once Upon a Forest. So Once Upon a Forest is basically about a group of kids like called the Furlings, and they consist of Abigail, female mouse, Russell, a hedgehog, and Edgar, a mole, and they all go to Cornelius's classes during the day, and everything was going fine for them until one day a drunk driver drops a glass bottle on the road and it shatters, and then once the drunk driver gets off the road, this tank this diesel gas tank, or this chlorine gas tank comes by, and they end up running over the glass in the road, and they end up going off the road, and then the gas ends up spilling out of the truck, and it ends up going into Dapplewood Forest, and it starts poisoning everybody in the forest. And so when the Furlings and Cornelius find out about this, they try to find Michelle, who tries to go back to her parents' house, but then she gets poisoned by the fumes. And it turns out that Cornelius has to and the Furlings have to find this kind of special ingredients to help Michelle out, or help Michelle survive through the poison gas, or else she would die. So the Furlings themselves have to go on this journey to find the flower they need to cure Michelle with, or again it would be too late for Michelle. So that's pretty much the gist of Once Upon a Forest. So what are my thoughts about Once Upon a Forest? I really enjoyed this movie when I was younger. Like, I used to watch this movie a lot when I was little, and there was just so many things about this movie I did like. Like, I like the fact that in this movie the humans are not portrayed as being inherently evil. They're just portrayed as making mistakes, and it shows that they can be the good guys whenever they need to be. Excuse me. And that's what makes this film so different from the other environmental films that were released at the time, is that they didn't show the humans as being the bad guys, or the humans as being idiots, or stuff, something like that. They show the humans as, they make mistakes, but they're going to try to fix it any way they can. So I like that aspect of this movie. And then I like the character arcs that go on with these characters, especially with Edgar and Abigail. Like, Abigail starts up the film being too headstrong and heading into danger without thinking, and then you have Edgar, who's like scared of everything. But as the film progresses, Abigail learns to be more careful about what she's doing, and then Edgar starts becoming braver. The only character who doesn't really get much of a character arc is Russell, and I guess you can say that his character arc is learning to appreciate his family a little more and appreciate his friends more, if that's the character arc he's going with. But yeah, I like how they did the character development for these characters, and the music by James Horner was very well done. I think he's always been a childhood favorite of mine. I always loved all the music he did for the films, like Casper and The Land Before Time and movies like that. And his music in this movie is no exception. Like, it's very well done. I especially love the song "Please Wake Up," which was sung by Cornelius when Michelle was very sick, and he was trying to make her feel better by singing to her. So I think that was like one of the best songs in the film. I also like the fact that the theme of this film is basically teamwork. At the beginning of the film, the Furlings couldn't work well together, and so when the film progresses, they start working well together, especially since they notice that Michelle's life hangs on the line, and they gotta do everything within their power to save Michelle from the poisonous gas she was affected with. So I do like that aspect of the film a lot. The only thing I had problems with this film is that I felt like the animation wasn't that well done. Like, this is supposed to be an animated movie, and I thought the animation would have been a little more, fluid than what we got here. But the animation is kind of rocky here, and I think because it was done by Hanna-Barbera Productions. Now, I'm not saying they did a lot of badly animated films, but I'm just saying, like, the animation here, if you're expecting a animated film or something like that, the animation here doesn't really fit that mode. Like, it's not that fluid, and I wish the animation was a little better. And then there were times where I got confused about which character they were supposed to focus on. Like, were they supposed to focus on Edgar, or were they supposed to focus on Abigail, regarding like character progression, like whose character which character we supposed to be rooting for throughout the movie. So I did have a problem with that. But other than that, I didn't have many problems with this film, and I thought this is a great film to watch, especially if you're nostalgic, and you love watching environmental films. I think Once Upon a Forest is one of the great films out there. Like, it's not the best film, but it's like a very enjoyable film to watch if you love environmental films. So I definitely recommend you check out Once Upon a Forest, especially if you love environmental films in general and you want a realistic environmental film like this one, even though there's like talking animals in this one. So, have you seen Once Upon a Forest? And if you have, did you like the film? Did you hate the film? Please let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated on any new videos we post up. And also, like our Facebook page. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rowdy Explorer Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Love the wonderful world of animation? Then please feel free to subscribe to this channel to check out more animation news, reviews, and discussions. Thanks for the support, and stay happy, animation fans.